Welcome y'all, this is Annie and today I'm doing an order from Broadway Wax. I purchased this on Black Friday as part of her Black Friday sale, and this is not my first order from her. My first order is actually over on my Instagram channel. If you're curious about that, I did it as a live last spring, and my Instagram channel is the same as this channel, The Chronicles of Annie McGee. So I've melted a lot of the wax from my first order, and her wax has done really well in my house, so I knew this past year that I wanted to order from her again, but I just hadn't fit it in. And when I saw the Black Friday sale coming up, I decided to select it as one of the Black Friday sales that I was going to participate in for wax melts. This year I wanted to do things a little bit differently because you know how it is in Black Friday through really New Year's, there's just so many sales. Everybody is doing something. And last year that really got me because I participated in way too much. And this year I decided to just pick a few that I didn't have to participate in every single one, even if they were some of my favorite vendors, and to just do a few of the candle sales and a few of the wax melt vendors, because I just don't want to overload myself with wax because of a sale. So her sale was on Black Friday. I got in a little bit late. There was one scent I really wanted with her jelly cronut oil, because I've had a blend similar to that from her that is amazing, and I did miss it, so I'll have to pick that up sometime, maybe this summer once I'm off of my low buy in her customs. She does offer customs, and she also has the subscription boxes. Last year she did a grease and Moulin Rouge, and then in the fall she had Annie Get Her Gun, which I think would have been hilarious to pick up for myself, but I didn't hear about it until it had already sold out, so maybe next time. But I would like to do her subscription box sometime in the future. Now you may notice I have a little bit of a different angle set up here. I am recording this in January. The holidays have already passed, and yes, I still have my holiday stuff up, but I'm enjoying it right now, and I'll probably leave it up through the end of January. But someone commented on one of my videos. They felt like they were on my ceiling watching, and so I wanted to play around with the angle a little bit. It may take some testing because I have a small space that I'm recording on top of, but let me know down below if this is a little bit better than my usual videos, if it's not quite as far away for y'all, and I appreciate any of that feedback that any of y'all have. So thank you so much to the person who commented. You're right. I see what you're meaning. Like in that video that you commented, it was a little bit far away. So I really appreciate that feedback. All right, let's go ahead and hop in. As you can see, she did actually include an invoice, and here is her information. But I wanted to remove the invoice before, starting to record, so y'all didn't get my address. This is a medium flat rate box, and as you can see, everything in here is packaged so well with bubble wrap. I really, really appreciate when a vendor puts effort, takes responsibility for the product being packaged well before it leaves their door. They can't control what happens out there in the world of shipping. This box could be sat on, dropped in a puddle. It could go through all sorts of different things, and the vendor absolutely can't do anything about that. But the fact that she made sure everything was in here securely and protected as best as possible from the bumpiness of travel, I really appreciate. So thank you so much, Kristen. That is really something that sets vendors apart, the good from the excellent. So let us go ahead and hop in. I believe this is probably a bag of samples. It's so cute. And yes, I know it's January, so I did not get to melt any of these for holiday melts, but I am still melting some holiday wax through January at least, so I'll try to fit some of these in. So this says Merry Christmas, and it is quite sure what this is, but let's see. Looks like a little Ziploc sack. Oops, I did tear that. Oops, that's my bad. Oh, how cute. It's polka dots. I love polka dots, y'all. I absolutely love polka dots. Like, you have no idea. I actually wanted to do a polka dot theme for our wedding, and my husband was like, do we have to? So we didn't, but I had all these really cute ideas of black and white polka dots, and I hadn't decided on the accent color, but he was like, maybe it'll look like cows to people. And I'm like, no, it looks so cute. But yeah. Okay, I digress. Anyways, this is adorable. Thank you so much. I am going to this is so soft, and I love pink. That's nice to know. I bet this is washable too. What a sweet gift. And another little pink hair scrunchie. Thank you so much, Kristen. I actually lost one of my fabric scrunchies recently, and so this will be nice to replace it with. And then there is a York peppermint patty. Oh, I love these. That chocolate and peppermint iciness. Gotta hide that from my husband because we both like those York peppermint patties a lot. What else is in here? This whole like goodie bag, and I love the poinsettia pattern on the Ziploc sack. I wish I hadn't torn it because it's so cute. There is a note. I can use that. Is that a sticker or like an iron-on? I'm not quite sure what this is. Okay, it lifts up. So yeah, I think it's a sticker. I can put that on something. And then, oh, okay. And because it's Broadway with the music, this is a magnet, so I can put this on our fridge. Thank you. This is a pin, and it has like a little cross stitch holiday pattern on it. That's really cute. I can always use a good pen. Thank you so much. All right, I'm gonna move this box aside a little bit. This looks like a sample from this order, and this is called Thank You, and it's Sleigh Ride, Santa's Mug, Santa's Cookies, and Meltdown. And it is this big snowflake. It's kind of a periwinkle color with a little bit of red and white glitter. Definitely a mintiness and like a cookie note. Yeah, there's cookie in here. But there's something else. I think there's gingerbread in here too. I definitely get a gingerbread note. But I'll take this out so y'all can kind of see it. That's really thick. I can cut this in half and like in my bedroom, mold this 2 different times because this is a lot of wax right here. Thank you so much, Kristen. That is a generous sample. I'm going to adjust this angle just a little bit. Okay, I adjusted the angle a little bit. I'm not sure if this is going to be better or worse, but let's continue on. Next up is Backstage Romance, and this is blackberry and sugared violets, cream soda, and champagne toast. And I believe this was an item from one of her subscription boxes for Moulin Rouge. Yeah, I definitely get that blackberry violet note. A little bit of champagne toast in it, but it's lighter. It's definitely that blackberry sugared violets, which I really like that oil. And I have gotten this shape from her. This heart is huge. Let me see if I can put it on here. I was able to cut this in half and melt it twice in my bedroom. And it's a lot more wax than it probably looks, but that smells good. I probably save this for the springtime because it is floral with a little bit of fruitiness. I didn't get any fizz, if you were curious about that. I don't smell any fizz on that one. And the price for that was $3.60. The next one was also $3.60, and it is this cute, like, tart wedge pattern with a soccer ball in it. I know she was doing like a, was it World Soccer Day, and this blend sounded really interesting. So and kind of different than anything that I have. So it is fresh cut grass, fresh outdoors, fresh sliced oranges, and shaving cream. I feel like this is a different shaving cream than I have tried in the past. It's a little bit more soapy. And I very lightly get a little bit of orange and a little bit of the grass. But I'm mainly getting that kind of soapy shaving cream note, and there's kind of like a powdery quality to it. I think my husband will like this. Definitely going to save this for spring or summer, just because I believe this one was poured, yeah, right like a week before Black Friday. So it's probably good to go, but I just like to cure my wax for a few months. And this seems more like a spring and summertime melt anyways. I don't know what the Oil Fresh Outdoors is. If anybody knows, let me down below. But yeah, really cool idea and unique combination. Next up is Holiday Latte, and this is chestnuts and brown sugar, creme brulee, coffee Cold Stone Creamery. And this is poured November 19th. That's another thing I really like. She puts her scent notes, and she also puts the pour dates on here. And this is her kind of holiday version of her logo, which is really cute. Now this one was $6.72, and there's two like mugs that are brown with some gold and purple. Looks like a little bit of red glitter on the front. And these again are quite large. I will get a lot of melts out of these. You get brown sugar, so much brown sugar, and almost like a buttery note. It doesn't smell like popcorn necessarily, but it has that kind of a buttery note in there. And I'm getting the chestnuts and just a little hint of coffee. It does smell really good. Like brown sugar and butter that has been in a pan with chestnuts. You're kind of getting them all caramelized and like a toasty crisp on the side. It smells really good. I'm actually really looking forward to melting that. I really like chestnut in wax, but I just don't have a lot of it. This next one was $3.76, and it is Falling Lavender Snowflakes. It's lavender, rhubarb, and I think that's supposed to be rhubarb. Okay. Lavender, rhubarb, and black currant, snowflakes, and cashmere. Rhubarb, black currant, snowflakes, and cashmere. It's a purple wedge, like tart. I was kind of hesitant on this one because of the cashmere. I'm not the biggest fan of cashmere, but I know there's a lot of different cashmere oils out there, and I have not melted or smelled a lot of them. I've melted one of them, and now I kind of forget which one it is, and I didn't like it. But you do definitely get that body care perfume note that is the cashmere in here. It's kind of got like a powdery quality to it in a way. I barely get the lavender. I'm mainly getting cashmere, but it may just need to cure a little bit. On cold, it's not necessarily a scent that I would probably reach for, but I wanted to give it a shot, and if I let it sit for a while and find that it's just, you know, the cashmere isn't something that I can melt, I know that I can pass it along to someone else. Next up, this one was $5.20, and I believe these are the sale prices, by the way. This was cider and cornbread, and it's pumpkin cornbread apple cider. I think that should be apple cider donut, but I'm not sure if it's apple cider donut or apple cider donut. Velvety vanilla and spiced apple peaches. I really like the scent oil velvety vanilla, and I don't see it very often, but that is one of the reasons why I picked this up. I figure I'll probably hold on to it until next fall, but the only thing about this is, since ordering this, I've kind of realized that I don't like cornbread scents that much. It's just too similar to zucchini bread for me. But with this one, I'm mainly getting that spiced note. You can tell it's bakery, and I get a little bit of the apple and like a strong clove and cinnamon, almost a little potpourri-ish, but this was poured October 14th, so I probably could go ahead and melt it now, but I'm going to save it anyways until next fall. And I expect there will be other notes that come out of it once it's warmed. Like a lot of wax. You can't smell everything, the complexity necessarily just on cold sniff. Next up is pear cider, and this is Farmhouse Cider, The Perfect Autumn, and Toasted Praline Pear, or praline. Which way do y'all say it? Praline or praline? This one was $6, and it's also one that I kind of been eyeing on the website for a while because I really like pear. I have found there is a pear oil that I do not like. I don't know if it's the bourbon pear, something about the alcohol in it, but I don't know if the bourbon is added or if that is another oil. So hopefully this is a pear that I like. We'll take this out. These are two really big leaves. They're light green with some glitter on top. I'm kind of getting a cider note, but not necessarily pear. And then the spiced, I feel like I smell Perfect Autumn in here, which Perfect Autumn is a Bath & Body Works oil. I was actually burning a Perfect Autumn candle recently in the last like month or two, so I am definitely picking up on that in here, but not a lot of pear, so hopefully that'll come out once melted. The next one was also $6, and this is Taste of Greece, and it's vanilla chai, red plum baklava, and pralines. And this just sounded really interesting to me. It's two slightly different mugs that are brown with some gold sparkle and a little snowflake design on the front. Ooh, there's definitely some booze in here. Maybe that's the red plum. It smells like wine. These are really cute. It's not heavily spiced, which is nice, at least smelling it right now. I'm getting that red plum, like a boozy note, and I may melt some of this next month or two, because I'm sure we're going to have some cold days, and this could be really nice in the morning. Some days they're just kind of a fruity, holiday, wintry smell. It's not what I was expecting. There's also this little hint of like a body care note to it. So, yeah, very, very interested to melt that. Next up, these were $5 a piece, and I picked up 2 of these. This is the Bear Ate the Apples, and it's bear claws, candied yams, apple harvest, and sugared chestnuts. I'd been hiding this one also, and it's these cute little owls. So I got 2 packs. I'm going to give one to someone else, but with the chestnut and the apple, I just thought that sounds like something I'd like to try, and I'll probably save this until next fall. Yep, getting the chestnut note in here, and I feel like that sweet potato also. Definitely getting a little bit of a spiced apple note as well. I'm not picking up on bear claw right now, but yeah, smells good. I really like sweet potato a lot of times. It reminds me of sweet potato pie filling, and I have had one sweet potato scent recently that I did not like, but that's kind of been out of the norm for me, so really hoping that actually comes out more on this one when I melt it, along with that chestnut. It smells really good. Oh my gosh, y'all. Kristen, you are so generous. You did not have to do this. I just unwrapped one of the bubble wrap things. And this is the scent that I had requested she poured, and I missed out on it. And I don't know if she poured more or if there was still some extra, even though the site showed it sold out. But she sent me a whole bag of these cute shapes. Oh my gosh. Wow. Kristen, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Okay. Whew. I was not expecting this. This is all whipped up, and it's sugared cronut, jelly glazed donuts, whipped cream, and pomegranate blackberry. And Kristen knew that I really liked a blend that's very similar to this that I picked up earlier this year. And I was late, like I said before, I think, to the opening. And of course, it sold out really fast because, I mean, why wouldn't everybody want this? It sounds amazing, right? So I was like, oh man, I wasn't on time. That's my bad. I missed it, but I'll, get it in custom sometime. And she included this as just a freebie. Wow. That is so kind. Thank you. Oh, it's so good. If you have melted her sugared cronuts or jelly glazed donuts oil before, when you warm it, it just transforms, and it's so delicious. I think I still have like half of a donut of the one I got before, just because I've been hoarding it. It was so good, and it was one of those scents where it lasted all day. It could have gone into a second day. So it's been one on my list to pick up some more of. And this smells so good with that extra bit of pomegranate in there, just making it feel very wintry. It's not too sweet either. On cold, I don't get a lot of the actual like donut notes in here, but I know that once I melt it, that will come out, and I'm just still blown away. Like, wow. And look at these, they're so cute. There's like a snowflake, and then like this little snowman. And I don't remember if I said this before, but Kristen actually does allow customs. Anytime you can order customs. And she has a bunch of different scent oils. You can make your own. You can get a blend that she's done before. And she does, like, you can say, I want purple shapes, or I want white seashells, or whatever kind of shapes that she has. She has a bunch of different offers or options and color options. She also has like bigger sizes where you can get it in like a loaf or something like that. But ordering some customs from her has been on my list for a while, and it's just postponed right now because I want to do the slow buy and really try to get my wax collection under control. It's still excessive, especially from all the Black Friday and holiday stuff that I did in 2021. So, again, Kristen, Thank you so freaking much. I was not expecting this, and you just totally made my day. So thank you. Y'all, when I first ordered from her, she included so much extra stuff. Really a generous vendor, and we were messaging back and forth, just like talking about different oils and stuff. There was no issue at all with the order, by the way. But it was just good conversation, and she's so thoughtful and sweet. So if you've not tried her wax, go try it. It does so well in my house, and I know not everybody's warmers sometimes can make certain types of wax not do as well, but I would highly recommend ordering from her. All right, I'm just going to show y'all as I'm continuing to go through the box. Everything is still wrapped individually like this in the bubble wrap. So this next one is cherry apple pie, and this is apple pie, sweet almond, cherries and chestnuts, and whipped cream. And I got this because of the cherries and chestnuts oil. I had a blend from a different vendor that had cherries and chestnuts in it. Like, I call myself a cherry hater, basically, because I hate the cough syrup medicinal cherries. I really, really dislike the cherry candy notes. So there's only a few cherry oils that I like, and there's a few vendors that do cherry really well. So when I saw that she had cherries and chestnuts, I thought, I just want to give it a try because I liked that combination so much previously. Oh yeah, I get that in here. Oh, it's so good. It definitely has the almond note. So if you're not a fan of like pistachio or almond, you're not going to like this one. But I like this one a lot already. I'm cold. And you get a little bit of the apple, but you're mainly getting that almondy chestnut with just a little bit of that, like, it's almost like a cherry vanilla cherry, if you're familiar with that. Similar to a maraschino cherry. And these shapes are so cute. Like this little stocking that looks like there's a dove, if you can see that in the details. And then there's some green and red and white glitter. And then, what is this one? The second shape is some bells. Yeah, that smells so good. I might, let's see, what's the date this was poured? This was poured October 13th, so I might be able to actually melt this in the next month. I am really trying in January to focus on some of my older wax, just especially older holiday wax that I don't want to carry over into like a third year or a second year if I'm really close to being done. So I might not be able to get to it, but I'm going to put that in my January box after I finish this video. I don't know why I said box. It's my melting basket for January. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, next up I got two of, and this is String the Corn, and it's cranberry, kettle corn, apricot, raw sugar, mandarin, and salted caramel. And I love popcorn scents. So I got two of these, and there's 2 snap bars actually in each of these, so that will last for quite a while. I can smell it through the bag, y'all. It smells good. Yeah, I'm getting that like caramely orange note. So it kind of feels a little bit like the orange from Hot Orange Danish, or I'm trying to think if there's another one. It smells a lot like that orange from the Hot Orange Danish, basically. But there's some cranberry notes in here, and I don't really smell the corn, but I'm sure it'll come out once it's melted. It smells really good. And then I picked up another one, and these are 2 packs of donuts. It's a light pink with some glitter, and this is holiday cereal, and it's cinnamon toast crunch, strawberry rhubarb, and sugared cronuts and warm vanilla sugar. I'm not a big fan of warm vanilla sugar. It's become quite popular lately, like having its heyday again, and So I'm hoping it's not very prevalent in this because everything else in this blend sounds amazing. This smells great. I do get that crunchy cereal note with just a light bit of cinnamon. This is not heavily spiced. And then the strawberry rhubarb, so kind of sweet and tart and fruity. I know from melting in the past that sugared coconuts oil really comes out when it's warm, but it's kind of hard to detect when it's cold. So I'm not worried about not smelling it really. And I really don't get a lot of the warm vanilla sugar. This smells great. I probably should have picked up 2 of these. But yeah, it smells really good. Kind of like a bakery kind of cereal strawberry rhubarb. And I kind of want to eat that. All right, 3 items left. I got a snap bar, which I've never picked up one of these. It's a very bright pink with some orange and a little bit of glitter. And this is Spa Day No Way. And it's pink sugar, lemon pucker, Rio rum berry, and avo bath. And I love avo bath. And I really, really like pink sugar. So I decided to pick this up and use it in the summer or maybe even in the spring. Yeah, I get that lemon and the avo bath in here. Really strong. It's more of a clean, fresh lemon instead of a bakery lemon. But a lot of that is from the lemongrass in the avo bath. That's kind of all I'm getting right now. But I'm sure once I melt it, some of that pink sugar will come out. Well, hopefully. I'll let you know. I can't say, right, if I haven't melted it. I'm just being optimistic. All right, 2 more items. And all the way down, each one of them is wrapped, so this is amazing. Oh, these are cute too. These little gingerbread houses, and there's 2 in this pack. It's Cobbler's House, and this is strawberry cobbler, crushed candy cane, and vanilla bean. I really like strawberry and mint, and I've had some versions that are not done well, and then I've had some versions that just make me about to swoon. So when I saw she had like a strawberry and mint blend, this was on my list before getting onto the pre-order to purchase. Yeah, I get that mint and then the strawberry. There's this interesting way those 2 things blend together and create something completely different, because you do get that kind of cooling quality from the mint, but it really changes the strawberry and it makes it less like summery and fruity. Even though there is the fruity sweetness, it's like it just makes it something different together instead of 2 separate things. And yeah, I'm being so eloquent. Sorry, y'all, I'm not the best at describing stuff, but that smells really good. I kind of wish I'd gotten 2 of these because I know a few other people that like strawberry mint blends as well. But that is one of the great things about her having customs open anytime, because if I love any of these scents and I want to pick up some more, even if they aren't being offered at that point, I can just order them. Here is the last item. It's a pumpkin and a leaf, and so I'll probably save this for next fall, but this is Cuckoo for cranberries, and it is cran apple, pumpkin coconut, cranberry peach, vanilla, and white chocolate apple. Oh, definitely get the white chocolate note in there and the cranberry. It almost has like a toasty, nutty quality to it, almost like chestnut was in here. Or pistachio. I wonder if that's coming from the coconut. It also could just be a white chocolate part. I have never tried white chocolate apple, and I know that's a blend or an oil that some people have been really enjoying lately, and I've been wanting to try it, but I just haven't before. Very interesting. The fruitiness with the white chocolate. It smells good. I don't quite know what to think about it with my nose, but just from having melted stuff from her in the past, I just know that this will probably change some, and I'm looking forward to that. All right, that is everything that I got. I got this order very quickly. I ordered it on Black Friday and I had it in less than a week. Everything arrived in great condition. Whoops, I forgot. I set this down by the box and then I forgot. This is Visions of Sugar Plums, and it is sugar plums and lollipops, vanilla snowflake, peppermint meringue, cookie, and Christmas tree. And let me take this out of here for y'all. It's this whole, I think, decorated Christmas tree. I thought this was so cute. Definitely get that Christmas tree pie note and the mintiness, but there's something else, maybe the sugar plum. Yeah, I think that's the sugar plum note, because it's like a deep winter berry smell that's fruity in there. Probably save this until next winter, just because I need to focus on some other things this January. But I love my order. Everything looks great. I don't have anything missing. Things are packaged so well, and I am still just utterly blown away, Kristen, that you poured some more or somehow found some extra of that one that I missed. I was not expecting that, and I am so excited. Like, you totally just made my day. So thank you so much for this. And thank you for the extras, like this headband. I'm going to wear this tonight. I just think this is so adorable. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you have ordered from her, please let me know down below if you have any favorite scents or blends from her, or if you picked up anything from this release that she had. I hope y'all are having a great January, and also let me know down below if the angle change on this is a bit of an improvement for y'all. I know the next few videos I'm going to be trying a few different things, so just kind of let me know if this is a good one to stick with or not. Thank y'all for watching.